Hello everyone. So far we have learned one loop, that is while, and one more loop is available in Python, that is for loop. So let's see how the for loop works in Python and how we use the for loop in uh, Python application. So first of all, we'll see the syntax and uses, and after that we'll go and do the practice. So what is the for loop? The first point is very important. A for loop is used for iterating over a sequence. So just remember this point. This point is very important. Okay, that says that a for loop is used for iterating over a sequence. So for loop doesn't work a normal in a normal way. If you want to use the for loop, then you have to have one sequence. That sequence could be your list, tuple, dictionary, set, or a string. Sequence means any variable that contains more than one element, more than one value. Okay, so that is called a sequence. So list can contain more than one value at a time, so the list is a sequence. Tuple can contain more than one value at a time, so tuple is a sequence. Dictionary, set, a string, so they are the sequences that we can use with the for loops. So it doesn't matter how you are getting the sequence. If you have sequence, then you can use with the for loop. Okay, with the for loop, we can execute a set of statements, one for each item in a list, tuple, set, or we can say the sequence. Okay, so if you have a number of statements that is under the control of loop, so you can execute those statements for every item in that sequence. So what is mean by this? I will explain with the example. Let's see what is the syntax. So syntax is, first of all, you will write for. After that, you will write where. Where is the variable name? Okay. So this can be any name, means where or a, b, c, I, j. So it can be any uh, valid identifier's name. And after that, you will write the in. In is, as we know that in is operator, so you have to write in as it is. After that, you will pass sequence, sequence name, and don't forget to put the colon after this statement. And when we put the colon, all the statement that we want to be part of this for loop must be intended. Okay, so statements you will write under this for loop. Where is the variable that takes the value of the items inside the sequence on each iteration? So when your iteration will start, so in every iteration, this variable will take each element one by one. Loop continues until we reach the last item in the sequence. So in every iteration, as I am saying, that it will fetch each element one by one. So it means it will fetch all the elements. So a loop will continue until the loop doesn't fetch the last element. So let's see with the example that what is the meaning of these statements. So let's go on to the PyCharm. I'll create one list with the name of my list. Okay, and list can be created. List is created by using the square bracket. So I will add square bracket. So list, you can create any group of items, and it can contain any type of the value. So I'm going to create a list with my application's name. So that is a C provis. Another one is C plus plus provis. Next one I'll create with the Java provis. Uh, okay, I have one more thing, that is provisapp.in, my website name, and this is my name. So I have created one list that contains these values. Okay, so you can create your list as per your data. Now I'm going to fetch all the elements one by one. So for that, I'll use for, and you will write one variable name. So that variable name could be anything. So I will write where, and after that, I'll write in as it is. Then you have to pass the sequence name that you want to iterate. So I want to iterate my list. So I will write my list, and don't forget to put the colon. After that, the statement that you will write inside this, it will execute once for every element. Remember this one. What is the statement? Just look at here. With the for loop, we can execute a set of statements once for each item in the list, tuple, or set. So you will write all the statements here. So these statements will execute once for every element. Okay. So I will write only one, and here is the var. And in every iteration, this list will check one thing, that is there any element available in the list or the sequence? Then fetch that element and pass to the var. Okay. And if this for loop find that there is no item is available to iterate to fetch, then it will stop. So first time it will execute, then it will fetch the first element, that is C prowess. Okay, and it will pass that value to the var, and after that it will enter to the loop's body. So it will print var means the value, that is C prowess. And again, after executing all the statement, it will go and check is there any element available in the list. So it will fetch the next element. Yes, the next element is available, that is C++ prowess. So it will fetch this element and it will pass to the var, and it will enter into the loop's body, and it will execute the statements. So as per my coding, it will print all the values one by one. Just look at the output. As you can see, C prowess, C++ prowess, Java prowess, prowess apps.in, and daneyallari. So when daneyallari is fetched, it will check that is there any element available. So it will find that there is no element to fetch from this list. So it will stop the execution. Okay. If you want to see how the values are um, value is updating in var, so we can do by debugging. So let's debug our code. I'll mark the breakpoint, then press F9. It will start the debugging. Okay. Now press F8. Press F8. This one. Okay. So now look at here. One list is created and it's showing that how many items are available in the list, that is 5, and the values, that is C prowess, C++ prowess, Java prowess, prowess apps.in, and daneyallari. And after that it will move to the next statement. Now press F8 one more time. You will see that one variable is declared, and that variable has a value C prowess, the first element, and it will move to the next statement that is under the control of this for loop. And now come to the console, it will print that value. Press F8. Now you can see C prowess. Now it will move to the for statement one more time, and it will check is there any element available. Yes, so it will fetch the next element. Just look at the var. As you can see, var is updated now, C++ prowess. So this process will continue till your last element. F8 Java prowess, F8 prowess apps.in, F8 daneyallari, and this is the last element. So after that it will stop the execution. Just look at here, it will stop. So this is the way that for loop works with the sequence. Sequence could be your string also. So I'm going to create one more sequence with the name s is equal. I will write Python is very easy. Okay. So you will write for one variable name. So I will write variable name as I in, and the sequence name is s. So I will pass s. And for every I in s, that is, we read as for every element in s that is available into I for every iteration. So for I in s, look at the output. Now you can see that every element is fed one by one. Python is very easy. Okay. Yes, we can have tuple also. That is also a sequence. So I can create tuple, can be created with the parentheses, as we know, and tuple list can have heterogeneous element also. So I can write one like this, Then I can have 2, this one, then 2 like this, then float value also, yes, 1.3. So let's see. For I in every t, because the sequence name is now t, so I will write t here. Look at the output. So first value, that is 1, then second, that is 2, then third, that is 2, and fourth value is 1.3. So after 1.3 there is no element, so it will stop the execution. So this is the way that the for works. So the thing that you need to remember is, if you are using for, so you have to pass a sequence that it will iterate, okay, and for every value it will execute all the statement that you will write under the for, under the control of for loop. So that's all for the for loop. I hope the for loop is clear. If still you have doubt, then you can put your queries. Okay. So don't forget to like this video, comment your views, and share the videos with your friends. And if you haven't subscribed my channel, then please subscribe and press the bell icon to get the notification of the latest videos, because there are so many videos I'm going to create, and you will learn the Python in very easy way. Thank you. Bye bye.